Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back again today with another 6 trades. Today's date is April the 29th. I am using my new Pro Scalper system. Love it, makes my trading easy to do. It does come with pop-up alerts and this box, as you can see right here. You're going to get a lot of trades every day telling you either to buy or sell. Now it doesn't mean to take this signal immediately, as there could be a bit of a drawback or pullback, whatever you want to call it. Now before I get into the trades, I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. Now it took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. Now if you want to get that up to 80 to 90% success rate, you will have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time and a lot of education. I provide the education. You must buy education. The free stuff you get on the internet is not good enough. And after you buy the education, then you have to do the homework, or you will fail at trading. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. Now, if you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Now let's get into these trades. The first one here did do, as I mentioned earlier, a slight pullback. There was a signal right here to buy. I did take the trade at about 8 minutes to 7. Let's see where I got in at. Took the trade here. I thought it was going to hook around and keep going up, but it decided to come and test this bottom right here. And after I saw these candles right here, I knew it was going to continue with the higher time frames. In other words, I knew I was going to get some pips, and I could have got a lot more, but generally as a rule, I keep an eye at the bottom, and when I'm around 100 pips, I just close out the trades. I try to do that, between 9 and 10. Today I was finished, looks like around 10:21, done trading for the day. Took the trade at this cursor. As I said, it did go against me about 16 pips, and I closed it out here just being happy, and I was happy with 14 pips, and 14 pips on the Euro Aussie paid $1,087. Okay, moving on to the next pair, which happens to be the Pound Swiss. These are the 9 workhorses that I work on day in and day out. The odd time I'll throw something else in if the meter is screaming to either buy or sell it. But today, these were the pairs I was working on. Pound Swiss. Drag and drop it up. I waited patiently until my trading rules fell into place, as I teach within the training videos, like how to trade around the goal line. Everything lined up perfect at this point. Now this was not a great way to trade, as the AO is not quite lined up yet. But nonetheless, I took the trade as there was a lot of blue down at the bottom. Took the trade at this cursor. It did go against me 18 pips. And I finally decided to close it out at this point. Looks like I ended up with 10 pips. And 10 pips on the Pound Swiss paid $1,097. Okay, moving along to the next pair, Pound New Zealand. Drag and drop it up, and let's see where I got in at. Same situation here. I waited for this cycle to be completed, and then once I saw some price action around the goal line, got the signal right here. Now on this particular one, when I pull the trigger, this was a great way to trade. It qualified. Took the trade at this cursor. Did go against me, looks like 3 pips. And could have ended up with a lot more, but as I said, I'm not that greedy. As long as I can get around 100 pips a day, I am happy with that. Looks like I got 21 pips here, and 21 pips on the pound New Zealand paid $1,446. Keep in mind that the Pro Scalper only works on the 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 15 minutes time frame, and it announces in the top left corner on that higher time frame, which is the 15 minutes, whether you should be buying and or selling. Moving on to the next pair, Pound Aussie. Let's see where I got in at. Same situation here. Signal came from back here and took the trade here. This one didn't quite qualify for a great way to trade, but nonetheless everything was blue down at the bottom, and I knew I was going to get some pips. Nobody knows for sure how many, but as long as you're getting some pips, then that is a successful trade. Went against me 5 pips, and I closed it out here just being happy with 26 pips, and 26 pips on the pound Aussie paid $1,942. Okay, moving on to the next pair, which is the Euro New Zealand. Drag and drop and see what happened. Here is a little bit of a tricky one. It wasn't horrible or anything like that, but after I checked some of the higher time frames, I knew the move was upward. In other words, I wanted to be buying, and of course Scalper suggested to buy at this point, so I took the trade. Now it did go against me, let's see, about 14 pips, and eventually it kicked in and gave me the pips I was looking for. Looks like 30 pips, and 30 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid $2,169. Remember, I teach exactly how to trade this way, and there's a lot of things that you have to get in order to finally find success at trading the markets. The most important thing is you have to learn how to trade the flow of the market. So that was another easy 30 pips taken from the market. Last pair, pound yen. Let's see where I got in at. Screaming from way back here to buy. Everything was very nice and smooth. This is a much better looking trade setup, exactly the way I teach within the videos that I call a great way to trade. Got in at this cursor right here, did go against me, 14 pips. Finally I closed out the trade, looks like with 30 pips again, and 30 pips on the pound yen paid $2,656. And another good tip is if you're trading, make sure you keep an eye on your trade, especially if you're a day trader, because just as fast as you can make 30 or 40 pips, you can give all the pips right back to the market. And I do teach exactly, the best pairs to trade, the best time to trade. I give a lot of these advanced trading tips. So it's very important that you have trade management in order. I don't leave the computer, and besides, I'm only trading for 1 to 3 hours a day, so I don't have a problem with staying in front of the computer for 2 or 3 hours. It doesn't bother me. But if I have to get up and do something, then I'll definitely put in my stop just in case some kind of disaster happens. Another very good tip, eventually if you're going to call yourself a professional trader, you will need more than one monitor. I have 3 24-inch monitors. I do have 2 desktops. I use desktops when I'm at home, and I do have a laptop, but I only use the laptop when I leave the house. I do not trade using my laptop, as I want to see many charts and multiple monitors, and a laptop just cannot handle like 3 monitors. At least not that I'm aware of anyhow, and I don't want to put that much strain on a laptop because they're more sensitive and they'll overheat much easier. So that's what I recommend for you to, as you're learning, because you're going to spend many hours every day in front of the charts. And not only that, desktops are cheaper than laptops. So all the way around, the desktop is what you should be using for the first 5 years as you are learning how to trade. So today was another great day of trading. I did hit my quote of 100 pips. My pip total today was 131 pips, and 131 pips paid out $10,399. So if your system is not producing like my Pro Scalper system, I suggest you get your hands on it, and to do so all you have to do is look right below this video. Pro Scalper system I do charge $250 for. Now I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you don't learn this, you'll never succeed. There is no system out there that will give you that winning edge. You still have to learn how to trade. And that is the main reason that 95% of the traders out there fail. They keep jumping from system to system, trade with real money, before they actually learn how to trade the markets. So keep that in mind. Now my system comes with over 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. It comes with 5 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and of course my favorite meter. I also threw in a lot of PDF books and a lot of Word documents. And this is what you're going to need. A lot of education to succeed. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, and that's why I teach a lot of different ways to trade. So that's why I made 42 training videos, and I threw in 9 bonus videos. So you can put this video on pause, read all the different ways that I teach, and the more ways that you learn and master, the better of a trader that you will become. My number 1 way that I look for absolutely every day is the very first one here, a great way to trade. You're looking at a perfect example of it right here on the right side. Now if you have any questions at all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, you can just send me an email. Remember to put an underscore here. Now I do prefer Skype. All you got to do is click on this link, and we will have Skype connection. And through Skype and Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session, give you a bunch of free tips, and that should help your trading if nothing else. Remember, it's free, no obligation. Now if you click on this link right here, you'll see 32 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So that just about wraps up this video. And I'll repeat it again. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, happy trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.